Brendan Rodgers, the manager of Celtic, has expressed his happiness at the club, but he has also revealed that there have been no discussions about extending his contract, which is set to expire at the end of the next season. When asked if his team's impressive run to the Champions League knockout playoff round would encourage him to stay beyond the summer of 2026, Rodgers stated that they had not really had any conversation around that topic. Rodgers, who initially left Celtic midway through the 2018 to 2019 season and then returned in the summer of 2023, has had a highly successful tenure at the club, winning a total of 10 trophies. He is currently on course to lead his team to a domestic treble in the current campaign. Despite being eliminated from the Champions League playoff by Bayern Munich, who scored in the 94th minute to secure a 1-1 draw and a 3-2 aggregate victory, Rodgers remains optimistic about his team's prospects. According to Rodgers, when he returned to Celtic, he knew that he needed a stronger squad to compete effectively in Europe. He praised the club for providing him with the necessary support, saying that they have been fantastic in terms of providing a stronger squad within the finances of the club. Rodgers believes that his team has shown what they can do and that they can continue to push forward and improve their performance in Europe. Rodgers emphasized that the real focus is on finishing the season as strong as they can, and that any discussions about his contract will be secondary to what is best for Celtic. He stated that he is obviously very happy at the club, but that the length of his stay will always depend on what is best for Celtic. Rodgers also highlighted the importance of setting standards for the next steps going forward, saying that if his team can perform like they did in the Champions League playoff, there is no reason why they cannot move on to the last 16 or the quarterfinals in the future. The fact that Rodgers has not had any discussions about extending his contract may raise some concerns among Celtic fans, who will be eager to see their team continue to compete at the highest level. However, Rodgers' commitment to doing what is best for Celtic is reassuring, and his focus on finishing the season strongly is a positive sign for the team's prospects. As the season draws to a close, Celtic fans will be watching with interest to see how their team performs and what the future holds for Rodgers and the club. In the world of football, contracts and managerial positions are often subject to change, and it is not uncommon for managers to leave their positions or extend their contracts. However, the situation with Rodgers and Celtic is particularly interesting, given the team's recent success and their ambitions to compete in Europe. As the situation develops, it will be important to keep an eye on what is happening at Celtic and how it may impact the team's performance in the future. The relationship between a manager and a club is complex, and there are many factors that can influence a manager's decision to stay or leave. In the case of Rodgers and Celtic, it seems that the manager is happy at the club and is committed to doing what is best for the team. However, the lack of discussions about extending his contract may suggest that there are other factors at play and that the situation is not as straightforward as it seems. As we look to the future, it will be interesting to see how the situation with Rodgers and Celtic develops. Will the manager extend his contract and continue to lead the team, or will he decide to move on to a new challenge? The answer to this question will have a significant impact on Celtic's prospects and their ability to compete at the highest level. For now, however, Rodgers remains focused on finishing the season strongly and doing what is best for Celtic. If you want to stay informed about everything that matters, why not explore more about what we are sharing? In the description of this video, you'll find additional resources that will enrich your understanding of the subject. Our commitment goes beyond informing. Daily, we bring stories that truly matter, whether from behind the scenes of technology, cultural movements, or global events shaping the future. If you believe that being well-informed is essential to understanding the world, this is the moment to join us. With just 2 clicks, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you ensure access to in-depth analysis, unique contexts, and a broader view of events. Don't let crucial information go unnoticed. Click now, become part of our community, and join us in deciphering the impact of news on the future we're building together.